And welcome back to the Red Crew. It's your boy Chesco. I am here with Bruno. I am here with Isaiah. And we are back with another episode of the Red Crew. This is the Thanksgiving edition of the Red Crew. Hey, did y'all get invited to any Friendsgiving?
No, I didn't. I don't have many friends, but
me neither. And I'm not gonna lie, last year I bitched and moaned because I got invited to too many Friendsgivings, and I went on this whole rant that stop inviting me to Friendsgiving because we're not really friends. I'm not gonna lie, nobody invited me this year, and I kind of miss them. I didn't want to go to them by any means, but at least I wanted to get invited. And have you ever gone to a Friendsgiving?
Oh, I think I went to one in like high school. I didn't like it though.
When did that thing start? In high school, it didn't exist for me.
I don't know. I never been to one.
You never been to one? Like your girl never took you to one or nothing?
Bro, I haven't had a girl in like 6 years.
Yeah, and I don't think it existed 6 years ago. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I went once with my girl, and it was like 30 minutes away. And it was 30 minutes of me complaining and saying how pointless it was to go to this Friendsgiving thing. And then I came on the podcast, and I moaned about it for another 45 minutes. And I have a feeling they watched the episode, because they haven't talked to me since. And I'm not saying, I think honestly it's a little insensitive from them. Like, it's rude not to, like.
Maybe they're still not around, because anyone that I've my close people, they haven't brought it up, like that they've been invited anywhere.
Or did everybody realize it's stupid?
Probably so. They're late though.
No, people still do it. I've been seeing videos on TikTok and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard of anything.
Cause the one I went to, and the problem with the one I went to was during, I don't even remember what card was it. Who was the main event when Poirier fought Chandler?
Was it Adesanya?
Adesanya Pereira, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the second one.
It was during that card, so that's why I was complaining so much.
Yeah.
And she was like, then she got mad at me because I'm sitting in a corner staring at my phone the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, go out and talk to people. I'm like, I don't want to talk to these people. This is what I want to do. And then some dude randomly comes and is like, hey, my name is, I don't remember what his name was. And he's like, hey, my name, and I'm like, cool, man. Like, sit down and watch the fight. So, and that was the experience, and I think that made it better. Apparently, she didn't agree, and neither did her friends. And that's how I feel about Friendsgiving. That's how I feel about. Have you ever been on a couples trip?
No.
I think Trump should make couples trip illegal.
I've been on one.
Really?
It was my ex.
How was it?
It was whatever. We went to Vegas for my birthday for like my 25th.
Really?
And we really didn't. We didn't like party or nothing. Like, we stayed at the Hooters Hotel before it got shut down and like demolished, and then and like the restaurant ran like 24 hours, so we would go get drunk, like sit at the slots and drink for free, go eat wings, go back in bed, and then
how long were y'all there?
In Vegas, we were there for like 3 days. We went like mini golfing. But it was like everything was like neon lights, so that was pretty cool. And we they let you like take like liquor in there, so we took a bottle, and we like made a game out of it. Like, first one to get their ball in the hole, the rest of them got a drink, and if you or like shit like that.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was cool. It was like I give it a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
It was all right.
To me, I can never go on a couples trip because I'm very competitive. Yeah. So like, if for example we go to the movies as a double date, if he buys you popcorn, I gotta buy you 2. I don't even care if you don't want it.
Damn. Hell no.
Like, so that's why I don't do it. It's like, I never did it because I did it like a couple times in high school, and it was
really,
yeah, it was hell, and I can't do it anymore. And then Second of all, it's like I don't want other people's input in what I'm gonna do.
Mm.
I barely want your input. Like I gotta take your input because it's kind of like the contract I signed, but I don't want another person's input, another woman's input, which I can't tell her nothing. So that's why I think, like, if Donald Trump wants to make the country better, that has to be illegal.
Couple strips.
Yeah, couple strips have to be illegal. Like you can't allow that. It's for the better of humanity that couple strips be banned. And
Even if you're really good friends with the other guy in the relationship.
him and I could go on a trip. Not our girls have nothing to do with it. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like I'll go on a trip with my girl. I'll go on a trip with my boys. Like, let's keep that separate. There's no need to bring it together. You know what I mean? It's like we're gonna go to Cancun, right? So your fight. See, and what was with David? David, have you met David?
I don't believe it. I don't know.
So David's getting married. We're going to Cancun for his wedding. So we're here planning, and E.T., the one you met, and myself and him, we're like, hey, we're down to go to Cancun. And he's like, so y'all bringing your girls? None of us wanted to. Because it makes no sense, right? It makes no sense. Now, when you want to go on a trip with your girl, go on a trip with your girl by herself. Her friends don't need to come. Your friends don't need to come. And if I want to go on a trip with my friends can come. She doesn't need to come. Mm-hmm. It's like, cause my girl came on a work trip of mine once, and she's never done it again. Because when women believe that when we go on work trips, we're going there for fun. Like they believe that we go to wherever we're going, we say hi, and then the rest is like a vacation.
No, it's a bunch of meetings.
No, it's all working the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
We're working the entire time.
You're just in a nice place.
Not even, because we don't get to go to nice places. We get to go to Dallas. And I'm going to Tampa. Like the worst place in Florida. I'm going to, in the 14th, I got to go to Tampa. Can you believe that?
For a weekend?
As bad as that last tournament I had with y'all, where it was like an hour away from Dallas, like in the middle of nowhere.
When was this? Was I there?
Yeah, this was you, me, Lorenzo went. That was when I took the 16s to the first tournament, the 77 one.
I don't remember this one.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that was terrible.
It was like an hour away from everything.
From everything. We were in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I didn't tell you? Did I tell you that when I got to my hotel, my reservation wasn't booked?
Oh, wow.
I had to find another hotel. And these hotels were trash. Like, and the last time my girl was 2018, I think the last time she went on, and she never goes again. Because all they do is stay in the hotel. And she didn't believe me.
No.
Like,
at least go to the bar or something.
No, and the thing is that when we're out there, it's normally during this time, so it's freezing cold. It's freezing cold. That we're out there all day.
Won't be in Florida. It shouldn't be that cold in Florida.
Hopefully not. But the worst thing is I'm going on a bus. 18 freaking hours on a bus.
With your coworkers?
With not only that, the kids are going.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Charter bus?
yeah, a charter bus.
Their kids are going?
Yeah. No, like the kids of the
The
team.
entire roster.
Oh shit.
It's
They should not deal with parents. Or some parents going like that. They should hire team parents. I mean,
that's what I said.
That's what they did for me.
Really?
So the coaches never had to like watch us.
But did y'all travel in charter bus?
When we went like far, like we went to Oklahoma. I think one time we even did it for $1.
But Oklahoma's how many hours?
Never been.
6?
Think
It's
nah, it's more
yeah.
than 6.
No, it's not because Oklahoma's not that far from Dallas.
Yeah, it can't be that far.
Dallas is like a 2.5, 3 hour drive.
Hey, max? No, yeah, because Destin is 9.
I don't know. When I went to Oklahoma, I feel like it was far.
Oklahoma's like a 5-6 hour drive from here, I think.
Look. It depends where in Oklahoma. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Where did y'all go?
I don't remember. Well,
Don't Oklahoma have like
OKC
a city and a half?
OKC's 6.5. But I mean, you gotta stop, right?
Yeah. So like maybe 8.
Yeah.
So 8 hours.
18.
I'm doing 18.
And they charge you by the hour, huh?
When we went to Florida and things like that, we flew.
Oh yeah, we flew too.
The good old days.
Is the bus cheaper, I guess?
I guess so. Nah, my thing was like, I'll go, hire team parents, I'll fly. I'll meet y'all over there. Like, but no, like, we gotta take care of the kids. I'm like, we're talking grown ass kids. We're not talking about 5-year-olds here. Like, all they're doing is sitting there. It's gonna be hell. It's gonna. You know what? If Trump wants to make the country better, charter buses should be illegal. Like, I'm telling you, like, we just got a convenience for people. Like, leave the immigrants and just fix those things first.
No, take the immigrants on the charter buses and just leave the charter bus. Fly the driver back.
Look, man, leave the immigrants alone. What the immigrants ever do to you? Except work 13 hours for 2 hours. $2 an hour.
Well, they're trying to get rid of that.
Yeah, it's like that's the thing. People are very happy about the Trump thing. Now they don't realize that the waiters and their busboys they're not gonna be Hispanic anymore, and they're not gonna be now. They gotta pay a busboy. The tip is gonna be like $300. Oh man. So yeah, it's what are y'all doing for Thanksgiving? Any plans?
I have it at my house.
You have a big family?
Oh, my mom's side, yes.
Yeah. Do they all come over? What do y'all do?
Pretty much all my mom's side comes over, and then usually my dad's side does their own thing, but a lot of my dad's side is on this side of town, so.
I'm not gonna lie, now, do you have any plans? You do?
No.
You just chill at home?
Yeah, I don't have any plans at all.
No?
Just sit at home, watch football.
Honestly, now that's like my favorite holiday. Because I love football, I love soccer. So, and I love Mexican soccer. And always around this time, I think they might be playing right now. I think always around this time, it's like the finals, right? So they're like intense games, and they're at night, and the good football games are in the afternoon. So I get to watch like sports all day. When was it during the World Cup? It was perfect. Remember there was
it was in December.
During Thanksgiving they were playing.
Yeah.
That was badass. I wish that would happen again. So yeah, let's move on. You're a music fan, right? You work in music. You're a manager, right? Of musicians or?
No, he's a artist, just a rapper. So
the rapper. So is Drake taking down the industry?
Bro, what Mars was telling me was that it's what he's doing is lame. Yeah, like suing and shit. Like, but
can we stop there? I disagree. Look, I come from this thing. I come from middle school, right? In middle school, I used to agree with the guy that I was fighting. Look, like, we could fight, and you could hit me, if it hurts too much, I'm telling. You know what I mean? Like, if you hit me too hard, I'm telling. So it's like, and I feel like that's what Drake kind of did. Like, what else are you supposed to do? Just not tell on the guy and just take the L?
He started it.
What did he? Cause remember, I'm a Drake defender.
He had been calling out Kendrick.
No, but that what was the first song that came out
like that?
Yeah, that song.
He had been calling out Kendrick before that.
But I think they were like at a treaty at that point. They were like, okay, you don't say nothing, I don't say nothing, we go.
Well, if you're gonna keep calling me out.
And then for some reason 52 rappers decided to call him out at the same time. What happened there?
But I guess it's gonna help other rappers that like are trying to get the same cases with labels and like streaming platforms and stuff.
Look, and like I said, I'm a huge Drake defender, but there's no way that he hasn't benefited from all this, right?
Yeah.
And what is he suing Kendrick for?
He's not suing Kendrick.
He's suing
his own
Universal and Spotify for I guess using bots for streams and numbers and shit like that.
He's suing them. I agree with that.
And for defamation.
It's, for example, like you suing your company for not protecting you. That's kind of what he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like is Taylor Swift signed to Universal?
Because I don't listen to Taylor Swift.
But my only question is like, who's a bigger superstar in music than Drake? Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Who else? There's not many.
No.
There's a few female artists that sing probably
That
are probably just as big. Yeah, they have just as big of fun like Ariana Grande and.
Yeah, I still don't think like I know her. I don't think she's as big as him though, or has had the run.
She's got a huge following.
Cause she's acting now, ain't she?
She's been acting. She was a child actor on Nickelodeon.
But
she was in that documentary.
Isn't she in a play?
She's in that,
she just did Wicked. It just came out.
Movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that yeah. So, Like for example, Lady Gaga and all them. But I feel like they
But no, she's a singer now. She doesn't really act anymore.
Who?
Ariana, but Lady Gaga's trying to be an actress now. She was in that
Lady
new
Gaga's
Joker.
been acting for a while.
She was in that new Joker.
And
That shit was
Ariana
terrible.
Grande just did that movie not too long ago, right?
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah,
just came out,
Wicked. Yeah.
And what I'm trying to say is like he's right, and they're not protecting their biggest asset. That's why I was asking, like, if Taylor Swift is not signed to that company, because I think Taylor Swift would be a bigger asset. Who else would be a bigger asset? So it's like for when Taylor Swift went against what's his name, Scooter Braun. You know who Scooter Braun? He's like the manager for he's the manager of like Justin Bieber and the manager of a whole bunch of those guys. When she went against him and he bought like her whole catalog, I think.
Okay, yeah. I did hear about that.
And she went up against him. The label did the smartest thing, which was just shut the fuck up. Like we're not gonna go against our biggest asset. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now my thing is she part of Universal? It does make a difference because she's your biggest asset at that point. And I think she is a part of MMG. I have no idea, but she might be. How many labels are there? Like three majors?
Majors? No, there's probably more than 3.
Like the major ones. We got Interscope.
Universal. I mean, you got like Jay-Z's label, Rockefeller.
But I don't think that's a
MMG.
major, right? That's more a hip hop one, right?
Oh, yeah, but
Because the majors are the ones that just cover the whole industry. Rockefeller still exists.
I mean, it's still a brand.
It's a brand, yeah. It's what's that? Yeah, Rock Nation, right? But it's not even a music label anymore.
He don't even make music.
Don't they have like a whole bunch of what you call it, athletes on it?
Yeah, he does have like a athletic branch.
I don't understand on it. My point is Drake doing right or wrong by suing them? There's two visions to it, right? Because it's like,
I really think he's just lame.
because he lost.
No, I've been thinking he was lame. I really never
Honestly,
liked Drake.
I think it's Michael Jackson. Who's better, Michael Jackson or Drake?
I honestly never really listen to either.
Who's better, Michael Jackson or Drake?
I'd say Drake. Bigger or better?
It's a good question. Who is bigger?
Michael Jackson probably
I would
bigger.
say Michael Jackson.
I wasn't alive when. Oh no, I wasn't alive when.
But he was probably.
I wasn't alive whenever I feel like he was really famous.
Well, we never seen it with Drake, right? But the fact that Michael Jackson is still sort of relevant,
And he's worldwide,
and
like majorly worldwide now.
I don't think there's a person who doesn't know who Michael Jackson is.
Yeah.
Like, how old were you when Michael Jackson died? Like
When
2?
he died, 2009 or 08 or
Probably
2010.
around then, yeah. 2008.
It was 8. I was 5. It was 9. I was 6.
Like, do you remember
I remember when I remember like when he was like about to die. Like whenever that was like on the news.
And did you see how big of an impact? Or did you get it at the time or no?
09.
Oh no.
I guess it was really big because my mom used to play a lot of Michael Jackson.
Oh
for
really?
us, for like me and my brother.
I was.
So yeah, I was 6.
How old was I? If it was 2009, I'm 92. 2002, that means I was 17.
I think.
But you were born.
Yeah, I was probably like 15, 16.
But I remember it was a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you remember? Did you ever watch 106 in Park?
Yeah.
106 in Park. It was all Michael Jackson. Which 106 in Park is on BET. You know what BET is?
Yeah, I know BT.
BET used to be a big deal. Like, and I remember I used to get home and watch. He died in the summer, I think.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, because I wasn't in school or nothing like that. And every radio station you turned on, Michael Jackson. It don't matter what genre it was. Oh yeah, I think Michael Jackson's definitely bigger. You know, he did the same thing though.
What?
He went against his label.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
That's the thing. A lot of, especially
A
rappers.
lot of artists do
A
that.
lot of artists do this. So it's not like a new thing that to go against your label. It's just, cause it's Drake, it became a bigger deal.
It's more of like,
And
'cause-
when he did it to me.
yeah, you just participated in this beef, and all of a sudden you want to sue the label and all that because of streams and because you weren't being protected, but you took 100% participation in this beef and really.
Also, apparently they're going through a negotiation, which might be one of the biggest negotiations ever. Cause what happens if Drake goes independent? That could probably fuck up the music industry. If Taylor Swift goes independent, like you think Taylor Swift needs anything from a label? Like what?
No.
Like what would?
No, she can still sell out stadiums and stuff by
Exactly.
herself.
Now she has to front all that money, but it's not like she don't have it.
Yeah.
Same thing with Drake. Do you
She
think
could start her own thing. Like
she would start her own label, but there's no point, right?
I think doesn't Drake already have like his own like.
He has
going.
he has a branch, but the money comes from
The label.
the money
Yeah.
comes from the label. It's like all these deals that he has is like, you know how they say he does those dumbass bets, where he like
Oh yeah,
he-
stupid.
he bet 550,000 on this random ass dude or whatever,
A million.
$1 million on this, $1 million on that, but it's not his money.
Just
It's, for example, he has a deal with that betting company.
the
Mhm.
steak.
Huh?
Steak.
Yeah, he has a deal with that betting company, which is they give him the money, he just reuses it
That's it.
and bets it, and so it's a win-win.
Mhm.
So there's no risk, and it's no different than when you call it when a strip club books you or something like that. They give you a certain
Yeah.
amount of money and you throw it. It's, do you gotta throw all of it? That's my question. They say they give me 10,000. Do I have to throw all of it?
I mean, probably.
Well, how they gonna count it? What if I throw like 95?
And keep 500.
Yeah. I'm just saying it, cause I don't know. I've never been booked like that, right? But my question is, for example, is that part of my like fee?
Your feet are going.
No.
I guess.
But you don't throw anything.
It's probably just based on your negotiations.
Where they tell you like, hey, throw that money.
I don't know. I've never been.
It's
I've never
probably
been to strip
it's,
clubs, so-
it's most likely in your negotiations. Like when you show up, you get this much, and like they're gonna give you this. You get paid this much,
Also,
and they're
like
gonna
half
get
and half, I
yeah, and they're gonna give you this much, and like
But I wouldn't
money
like
to
that
throw
either.
and
I'm being
flaunt.
honest with you. Because, for example, say, okay, Chesko, you're gonna get paid $500, right? I know. I'm just giving a round number. But like, we'll give you half before, half after.
mhm.
So I gotta throw this half. I don't want to throw the entire half.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I have a friend. One time, we went to a strip club for his birthday, and we gave him money. But I'm telling you, it wasn't a lot. We gave him maybe $100,
Mm.
and all in ones, right? So it looked like a little bit more. But I don't know how. The dude came out of it. He had fun. He had dances and everything, and he came out with like 60.
Well, it's his birthday. They probably gave him free dances and shit.
And like, no, we bought the dances separately,
Mm.
but I mean, we gave him the money to throw. And I'm like, how the hell? And I see him throwing money, but I don't know if he picks it back up or whatever. I'm like, what the hell? How?
Do you get kicked out if you pick it up?
I don't know. I've never done that.
Probably. You probably do.
Probably, yeah. I don't know. I've never done that.
You're just pretty much stealing money from the girl.
Oh, shit.
It's like, to me, I'm sorry. Some people say a strip club doesn't make sense. I think it makes more sense than the club. Like,
I guess depending on how you look at it.
Like, the club, you gotta pay a whole. Like, the only I think way to have
You
fun.
gotta
at a
buy
club,
bottles.
You gotta buy bottles. You gotta buy a section.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like now a lot of days, as long as you buy a bottle, they give you a section.
No, you gotta buy the section,
You gotta buy.
And
well,
then
everyone I've been to.
and you have to buy and you get like a certain like spending limit for the bottles that you have to pay.
And not only, and that's for the club, right? Now people like just going to bars, but I just think you look stupid going to a club and just standing in the middle of the club.
Oh yeah,
It's
Mhm.
like,
sure.
Yeah, I'd rather just go to the bar, sit at the bar.
yeah, people just go to the bar, but I think the strip club is cheaper. Straight to the point. there's not as much foreplay. It's just,
It's not as you're not in there falling in love.
yeah, you're not in there falling in love. You know, it's not there. It's all clear, right? And you know what? Because me personality wise, I hate fake stuff. Can you tell me another place in the world that you have to doubt if somebody told you the real name other than the club?
The strip club.
But like I said, if you go in there looking for names, you're just an idiot. You deserve it at that point.
Yeah.
But my point is, like, in the club, if you ask somebody for their name, there's a 75% chance it's not the real name.
Yeah, fake number. Or,
Fake number,
mhm,
fake name,
mhm.
fake life. So it's like, why go there? Why
I
go?
mean, I be lying to girls all the time when I first meet them, like that. Like if I meet them at the club,
Yeah.
I'm gonna lie the hell.
All the time? I only
Yeah.
lie. I'm an astronaut every time. I'm an astronaut. I discovered something. The problem with the saying you discovered something is when they ask you what you discovered, you don't know. You don't know much about it. You know what I mean? Like,
You just gotta be like, can't disclose that
I
information.
can't disclose that information.
It's
yet.
confidential.
I'm the president.
We haven't released it to the public yet.
That's my biggest issue with the club. It's like, it's too fake. I can't. I don't like fake things.
It's fun if you go with the right people.
Like,
I think the club is fun if you're gonna spend a lot of money.
Yeah. Oh, you're
oh,
definitely. spending
you're
a lot
not
of money.
wrong. Yeah, that's the only way. It's
Yeah.
Bottles are like $300. You're definitely spending a lot of
yeah.
money,
And the section. And
especially if you go with a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'll never forget, man. We went to College Station once, but I was, how old was I? 20 maybe at the time. It was the worst night ever. I was working at the studio where I did my internship, and I went for a tournament, and I had some buddies that went to A&M, so we're like, all right, you can stay here, and we went out to, what's it called, Northgate,
Yeah.
Should've won that.
and so we got into one of those bars, and we got a section. We bought a bottle, and then, you know, when you're 20 and you start drinking, you become an idiot. So we just started giving the card away, and that card, my card
shit.
and ET's card, it just went around the club.
Hell no.
It's like, what do you want? And not only that, so that was enough, right? Whatever, God knows how much we spent. Then we went back to the dorm or the apartment or whatever. We bought a whole bunch of McDonald's, a whole bunch of food,
Hell yeah.
and we went back. And so we go to bed. I'm drunk as can be at this point. And we're saying, okay, we're gonna leave, right? We're gonna leave in the morning. I guess in the morning we'll go get some food or whatever, and we'll be back. And I'll never forget. It was probably like 8 in the morning, or maybe earlier, 6, 7 in the morning. And all I hear is they towed our cars.
Oh shit.
I was so drunk. I tried to get up.
Where the hell did you park?
I guess in the wrong spot. I don't know. We parked where they told us to
At the
park.
hotel where you were.
No, we weren't at the hotel. We were at the apartments where our buddy lived.
Oh, the apartment.
Yeah. So.
How'd you? What?
And they told us to park there.
Who?
Well, his roommates. It was, how many people lived in that? Like, I went to college, but I didn't live at. I can't live with 4 other dudes. But anyway,
You probably had to register your car or something like that.
maybe. And me and ET's cars got.
What were you guys drinking?
What we were drinking? Hell if I know.
Everything.
Yeah. Hell if I know. You know, I hadn't drank too much at that time because I was 20, and I had played competitively, like, and I took it seriously to that age. So honestly, like, when it comes to like drugs and all that stuff, I hadn't done anything because I had always played competitively, like at a high level. So I always took care of that stuff. That's the first time I learned what a chaser was. You know those bottle of chasers they give you, like pineapple juice or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Chaser shot with.
Yeah, and I'm like, what is this? So they would pour, they would pour like I don't know, vodka or whatever in the cup,
Ugh,
and then
I hate vodka.
they would pour a chaser. So when I drink it, honestly, it tasted like juice. So I drank like crazy because it never tasted like it never. That's how those girls get so freaking drunk. Cause they drink the fruity drink.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I drink fruity drinks.
you do?
Yeah, I drink like a vodka cranberry.
But honestly, no. To me, that's not. I've drank it. I don't really like it. I only drink rum and coke now. That's all I.
No, my cousin throws parties, right? And he'll make a jungle juice, and he'll put, I think like a bottle of tequila. He'll put some wine, some like Moscato, with like Hawaiian Punch and like Sprite. I think it don't taste like no alcohol, and you're drinking like 5 cups, and all of a sudden you're like, oh shit.
Not gonna lie, yeah. You know who drink? Cause vodka cranberry, I don't consider it that much of a fruity drink. I think you can taste the vodka in it.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, like
Not like a Long Island iced tea or.
I don't even know what they are. Luis drinks fruity drinks where you think you're drinking a smoothie. You think you're drinking. And one time we went. It's so crazy. Yeah. When you meet Luis, it's like meeting a different human being. we went pool. We went to go play pool the other day. Just us, the boys, right? And it was me, Et, Ray, and Luis. And I think all of us had a beer probably. And Luis is like, "Can I see the drink menu?" And he orders a drink. Is blue as hell. It's like an icy from the.
Oh.
I'm like, what the hell is
It's a
this?
shot or it's a regular drink?
No, it's a long, tall ass cup. Blue drink.
Yeah, it's probably a adios motherfucker.
Yeah, and I tasted it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, it tasted like an icy.
What was in it? Like alcohol.
And it's like 2 drinks in there, 2 or 3 different alcohols.
Yeah, it's definitely an adios motherfucker.
And you taste no alcohol. I'm like, no wonder these girls are so messed up at the end of the night. Cause, like, they're just drinking what they think is juice.
and it starts tasting like water at a certain point.
It's like all you do is feel. You just feel it at the end of the night, but you feel like you didn't drink nothing.
Especially when you're mixing alcohol.
Yeah. And that's what happened to me that night. I was 20 years old. I didn't know anything about this, and they will pour whatever in the cup, and they would just pour the chaser on it, and when I would drink it, it would taste like juice. And that night, and I remember I had to go get my car out. It's like $300.
Yep, sounds about right.
$300.
Yeah, I paid like $300 when my car got towed.
When did it get towed?
I think once like a year and a half ago, I was at a bar too.
Yeah.
Got towed.
You know, I want to start a tow truck company.
Make good money.
Cause my neighbor, my mom's neighbor, he had a tow truck. I don't know if this is true or not, but he told me that. I was like, "How's business?" He's like, "It's cool," but he changed the rules because the rules were like you can't park in front of the garage because there was like a hazard or whatever. And what you call it? They kept taking his car. So he figured out what tow truck took his car. So he had a tow truck. So he would go and tow the truck. I was like, yo, can you do that? I have a tow truck. So my thing is like, I want to buy a tow truck. Can I just tow any car I want? Or what are the rules?
I mean, it has to be like a car that's not authorized to park somewhere. Or like.
No, I get that. But like, is there like a section? Or can I just go to random clubs and...
Well, I mean,
they'd have to pay you. Someone had to pay you, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a service you have to go through. Like someone has to pay you for the service. But sometimes like I see like tow trucks will be sitting like under the highway.
I feel like that's
for accidents, right?
Yeah, like accident. They're just trying to go up and get it right there. Like say I got towed for this much.
It should be illegal too. Because
it's a hustle. I mean, it's pretty much you get paid by the tow pretty much.
But if you're a tow truck driver, like say you're a tow truck driver, and you're desperate that day, You don't throw like some oil in the street or something like that just to try to get a accident or two.
I don't know about that. That's a little too dangerous.
I'm just saying, what's the name of the game? It's not you're there expecting an accident. Why not just like, speed it up a little bit?
I mean, you can get like a contract with like apartment complexes and the clubs and stuff like that.
But that's gotta be hard to do, right?
No, probably not. It's probably not that hard.
Mm-hmm. And do I gotta drive it, or can I get a driver?
You gotta hire. You gotta pay them.
And then you gotta pay for like space at the
You have to have your yard or whatever.
at the yard,
Mhm.
right? Do you have to own a yard, or can you just rent space from a yard?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know either, man.
Google's free. You could probably look it up.
Shit, bring it back here.
No lie. No lie. You know the gates messed up on the right.
I see that. Yeah.
I think that was me.
What'd you do?
2 weeks ago, did y'all have issues getting out?
Yeah.
Something I do.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get out?
The Ray, he had to fucking like pull on the gate, and then like the sensor started kicking back in, and then it started opening up.
Oh, so he pulled. Oh, maybe I'm gonna blame it on him.
And then it never closed. I guess. After that.
No, it closed because when I was trying to leave, it was closed. And I tried to open it, I couldn't.
Yeah, no, like it would open maybe like
Yeah.
a foot, and then it would stop. So he started like pulling on it, and then he got it to go at least halfway, and then it started opening by itself.
Oh, so I was trying to pull on it and I couldn't. And what you call it? So, and I would drive up to it and it would open like a little bit and then close, a little bit and then close. Then when it opened, I tried to pull on it and it wouldn't open at all. And then I went up to it again, it didn't even open. It didn't move anything. So I had to go around, hit the gate code, and go through the front.
What the fuck?
And ever since then, it's been closed. I came back the next day and it was closed. How did you get out?
I think I just went like bumper to the gate, and like it would do that thing where it would go open like a little bit, close back, open, and then finally just open.
Did you hit it?
I don't think so.
Oh. Well, I think I deserve the credit for it to be permanently open. Because we were the only ones here, right? I don't think so. There was nobody else here. I don't know. They did that on purpose. Now I refuse to pay the rent. I'm not paying the rent until that gate's closed.
What the fuck?
Refuse to pay the. Like I told you, I told you all the story about my knee, right? That when I got my ACL surgery, I asked the nurse, I was like, after the surgery, would I be able to dunk?
What?
And she's like, you should be able to dunk. I've never been able to dunk. I never paid the surgery. Until I'm able to dunk, I'm not paying a dime of that surgery.
Oh my god.
It's that simple. So it's like that's how I think that's what Trump's America's gotta be like. Like you have to. You can't just.
If Trump wants to make America great, he should be able to.
You gotta
dunk
close
after
gates.
ACL surgery.
Exactly. No, or not even that. It's like if I asked you, can I dunk? Your answer's gotta be.
You can't lie.
Yeah, you can't.
In Trump's
lie.
America, you can't
In
lie.
Trump's America, you can't lie. Only he can.
Only he can.
Only he can. Yeah, like if somebody asks you, can you dunk after ACL surgery? First of all, your question could be, could you have dunked before? Because my answer at that point would have been no. I've never been close to dunking, so there's no way. Then you should like no. You're probably not gonna dunk. She didn't say that. She's like, yeah, you should be able to dunk. No, I've never come close to even touching the net. So I'm not. So I'm not. So I'm not going to pay. It's crazy. And that was my 5th surgery.
God damn.
So
5th surgery.
yeah.
I've never had surgery.
No.
Yeah. That sounds horrible. On the same knee, 5 surgeries?
No. That was 4 this one, 1 this one. So
You didn't stop like after like the second one?
no, you know what's the problem? I realize now that because I need a surgery on this knee now, and
Bro.
but for the same injury, you know who tore my meniscus?
No.
E.T. did.
The alien?
No, not that. No, we were playing once. We were like in the middle of the summer, and he stepped on my foot. I tried to go, and it tore. And
You got fragile bones, or shit like.
they was
You're like that one character on SpongeBob
which
when they're trying to sell chocolate, and he comes to the door. He's like, my skin is made of paper, and my bones are made of glass. I wake up and my arms break. Yeah.
What is this? No, it's not my bones. No, even though I have had a lot of broken bones, I just broke this hand not too long ago. I broke my nose a few times.
Jeez.
What else did I break?
I broke a toe in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, I think I broke a toe too.
Yeah, I broke a toe.
I had my teammate tried to go for like for like a double leg, and went down to his knee, and I tried to like step out of it, and his knee went right into my toe, and my shit went like this. The top half of it went like that, and I said, "Oh!" And I tried to pop it back in place.
If you had to put money on it, who do you think is the best UFC basketball player?
UFC basketball?
They all say they're great, right? Because I heard Jamal Hill say he's very good. I heard DC says he's
active
good.
though?
I don't know. Like
Kevin Holland, maybe.
Kevin Holland played. I saw there was a UFC like pickup game.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if Trump is president,
For
I don't think that should be legal either.
UFC fighters, MMA fighters.
Yeah, they shouldn't
Why
be able to
not?
play pickup.
Why not?
You ever play pickup?
Yeah.
It gets a little competitive.
Nah.
You know that's how Hill towards it.
His Achilles, yeah, you're right, play basketball. No, but it's like, it gets competitive, between friends. First of all, they're not friends.
Yeah. Well, some of them are.
Some of them are. And most of the time, your friends don't want to hurt each other and can't hurt each other. Right?
Yeah, no, I get that, because I get competitive if I'm playing sports. With my
Imagine John Jones and DC playing.
Well, yeah.
pickup.
Have you seen when the Russians play basketball?
Yeah.
Fucking, they're literally playing MMA
That's
basketball.
what I'm saying. It was Bilal Muhammad. Apparently, I don't know if y'all know that.
From Chicago, yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, but Bilal Muhammad played. But did you hear the rumor that Bilal Muhammad went on? He went on Kamaru Usman's podcast. And,
I did hear that.
And they couldn't finish.
Yeah.
I don't know, but something happened. Apparently, they're gonna put it out one day. But
Him and Kamaru got into it, or fucking Henry Cejudo and Bilal got into it?
I think him and Kamaru.
yeah, it's
okay.
probably him and Kamaru. But
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, because I have seen clips of it on Twitter, or X, however the fuck you want to call it. I remember seeing one, it was getting heated.
oh, really? There's a clip of him.
I seen it a few weeks ago,
I'm not gonna lie.
or a week ago, something like that. I don't know.
So I wonder if they were live. Because sometimes how they have Zoom interviews.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it was that or if it was
Alive.
yeah, if it was live. I don't know. Either way, so imagine them playing basketball, and then Bilal Muhammad just double legs you, or Pereira just check hooks you, or calf kicks you, whatever it is. You don't normally when people is oh, beat your ass, they can't really do it.
Mm-hmm.
That game they could really do it.
Yeah.
So, just advice for Trump, or what do you think? Should it be?
Trump probably loves that. He loves going to the UFC events.
And is there a... Hey, we gotta plan a trip to Vegas, man. We gotta go to Vegas.
And go to a fight, or just to go to Vegas?
I want to go to a fight in Anaheim.
There's stuff to do in Anaheim.
The thing is, UFC does a good thing of planning the week. Because when we went to Utah, it was terrible. Utah is the worst place ever. I'm sorry.
The Salt Lake?
Yeah. Utah, beautiful scenery, though.
Yeah.
Beautiful weather at night.
Mm-hmm.
It was hot than a bitch during the day.
Mm-hmm.
It was hot as here during the day. At 6, beautiful weather.
I remember I went to Salt Lake once. I had a pupusa there.
Okay, well, is there a story behind it?
No. No,
How did-
I just wanted to say that.
How were you in Salt Lake? How did you get there?
My mom's husband used to live there.
Oh.
So we went to go visit one time. We went fishing and shit. I remember we went to a Mexican restaurant and I got a pupusa because it was on the menu.
God, how old were you?
This shit was like a couple years ago. and I tried it. And I was like, oh, doesn't taste like my grandma's.
Your mom is, your grandma's Hispanic?
my grandma's from El Salvador.
Oh, we
She
gotta
came
go
out.
to
She came out
Anaheim.
here in the '80s.
We gotta go to Anaheim. Is she good or Trump gonna mess that up? Is she good?
No, she's been a citizen.
Oh, she good?
Mhm.
I'm telling you, Trump gotta leave the immigrants alone.
She lives in Anaheim. She lives like 10 minutes from Anaheim.
We gotta go to Anaheim. I love pupusas.
She'll make pupusas.
Yeah.
Hey, we gotta go to Anaheim. When's
How-
your
how
flight?
I don't. I'm actually on my phone on Fury 100,
When is that?
January 12th.
Mm-hmm.
Why January? When is this card?
January 12th.
No, but when is the UFC card?
No, his car's January 12th.
Oh, I don't know.
It's probably around then.
I think it's
I think it might be
February.
the weekend after.
Yeah.
Oh, and that would be perfect.
That would be perfect.
Then that would be perfect.
I think it's the 18th.
Oh,
Back
okay.
Anaheim card.
Perfect. Actually, cause I gotta go to that. I got Aggie Land. When is that? Let me see.
England usually not till like the last weekend. I feel like.
Let me see.
And who's on that car?
Right now, I don't know. I don't think like really anything.
There's nobody announced, but it seems like it's gonna be Islam and Armin, right?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
UFC 311, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the 18th.
Okay, Aggie Land. Let me see.
Right now, it's so far as Jiri and
Jamal
Jamal
Hill, yes, all that.
and Carol Rosa and Eileen Perez.
Who is that?
On
January
a
24th,
Brazilian
so
and
I'm
Argentinian. The 18th. That's right before my birthday.
Hey, you down?
Yeah, I'm down.
You down?
Anaheim.
Anaheim. We gotta, for sure, we gotta go to that.
How far is Anaheim from LA?
That's hour and a half.
Do we want to go to LA?
Unless you want to be around a bunch of homeless people.
Right.
LA's turning into like San Francisco.
I just went to San Francisco.
And it's like fucking $8 a gallon in LA.
Really?
God.
Hey, I went to San Francisco this past to watch Colombia versus Brazil. There's a lot of homeless people, but I don't really remember any of it. I was so drugged up.
Oh wow.
No, I got so sick. I was incredibly sick. So, I've never been this sick in my life.
COVID?
No, it was I think food poisoning.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Because it lasted a day. And you know what? Because I was with Edgar, and me and him got sick like the exact same, but at different times. Because there's nothing worse than traveling sick.
Mm.
And those airports are huge, so you gotta walk that entire airport. And
Which airport?
it was the airport in Arizona, the one I had to walk.
Phoenix?
Yeah, so I don't even know what it's called, but the Phoenix airport, and he had to walk. Was it the Phoenix? No, he had to walk to San Francisco airport sick. And when I was traveling from Phoenix to San Francisco, oh my god, I was gonna die. And punk ass bartender. So Edgar's fine. So I can't eat anything. I was throwing up all night, and I'm telling you, I would drink water, I would throw it up.
Mm.
And then I go on Google to search up what do I do. He's like, all you gotta do is stay hydrated. And I'm like, but anything I drink, I throw up. How am I gonna stay hydrated? And I'm traveling, so I can't be throwing up the whole time. So I went to CVS and bought a whole bunch of things to make me stop throwing up. And then I started drinking like Pedialyte, or that Pedialyte Gatorade or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But that gives you like, since the water ain't got nowhere to go now because you're not throwing
Yeah,
it
you're
up.
throwing that up too.
Now you have like issues in your stomach. So I felt like terrible. So I go to the bar to sit with Edgar, and he ordered a full plate of wings and fries and beer. And I'm here dying. I don't want to even smell this. So I put my head in the bar, and they're like, you can't have your head down in the bar. So I like go and I leave. and I like threw myself on the ground. So you know, in the waiting area.
Yeah. Mhm.
I was just like, and that's the only time I felt like decent. Cause when I was sitting on the plane, I felt terrible there too.
Do you have do you have like a usual routine for when you travel?
Meaning?
Like for me, it's like I like early flights, so I won't sleep the night before, and then when I get to the airport, I don't matter if it's fucking a 6 a.m. flight, I'm having a beer and a shot before I get on that flight.
Really?
Mhm.
You ever traveled with me on a plane?
No.
I prefer afternoon flights to get there around 9ish.
Mm.
And then to go have a late dinner and then kind of hang out, you know, the rest of the night. When we got to Utah, it was stupid.
Mm.
I went with Ray, Edgar, and Luis, and we got there around 10ish. We this is not on purpose, but it's been like a tradition that we always go to Buffalo Wild Wings because honestly, there's nothing else open.
Yeah.
So, especially in Salt Lake City, there was nothing. So we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. You know what's crazy? There was like a 24-hour Walmart open. It wasn't Walmart, but it was like a grocery store. So after we went to Buffalo Wild Wings, we went there. We bought a whole bunch of food, drinks, whatever. For some reason, I don't know if it was the altitude or what. We got there on Thursday. We were gonna have Friday. Then the fight was Saturday. We flew back Sunday. That's how it was. So we got there Thursday night, and for some reason we stayed up all night. We bought cards and we played poker and things like that. And
Y'all stayed in Airbnb, right?
we stayed in Airbnb. Everybody had their own room, but outside, like I said, the weather was perfect, and we were outside in the patio area, just kind of chilling. But we bought drinks the entire night. We went to bed like at 9 a.m.
Oh hell no. Fuck no.
For no good reason, by the way. Like, and then I don't know what it was. And I remember I remember Friday because I woke up. I went to bed like at 9. Woke up like at 11. And I was like, I remember walking around on Saturday. I was like, this is the stupidest thing we've ever done in life. Why stay up all night for no good reason?
For no reason
Like,
at
I
all.
get it. Sometimes there's reasons to stay up all night. That wasn't one.
I hate having like pulling an all nighter, not sleeping, and then still having to be up the next day.
Really?
That shit sucks.
I'm telling you.
I might do it tonight though. Fuck it.
Why? Why you gotta be up tomorrow?
No, not really.
What time's it?
I ain't got shit else to do.
What time's the first game tomorrow?
First game I think is at 12. Yeah, it's a. Who's playing that?
It's got to be Lions.
I know. Yeah, I know. Packers Dolphins is the night game.
It's usually Lions against someone, and then it's Cowboys against.
Yeah,
someone.
Bears Lions at 11:30, and then Cowboys Giants. Yeah, at 3:30, and then
Shitty game.
yeah, the middle game fucking sucks.
There's 3 or 4 games.
3, and then the Packers Dolphins at night.
So it's 12. I'm guessing 3.
11:30, 3:30, and then the night game at 7.
And the Lions and Chiefs. Lions and Cowboys always play on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Packers too. They used to always play on
Texas
Thanksgiving.
played once. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember the Steelers played once too.
The Steelers. They just lost in a snow game. That
I
sucked.
watched that.
I had them winning. They fucked up my
They've only
parlay.
lost to shitty teams this season.
They fucked up my parlay. I was pissed.
I was gonna text you again. I was gonna text you on Monday or Sunday night.
Uh
Who played? The Rams versus the
huh. Eagles. Rams, Eagles, and then Monday night was Chargers, Ravens.
And I wanted to see if I put money on it. But I don't really know them. But apparently the Eagles were better.
Oh, the Eagles, yeah, fucking Saquon had like 200 something yards rushing.
Is he still good?
Yeah.
Yes.
But is Ezekiel Elliott still good?
No.
He hasn't been good since like his first year.
Yeah, he hasn't. Yeah, he hasn't been good
Really?
since 2017. Yeah.
Yeah, like one good year.
Yeah.
Did he leave the Cowboys and come back?
Yeah. He
Where
went
did
to
he go to?
Patriots.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
I
For like
didn't know
2 years.
that. He left for 2 years?
Yeah, I think it was like 2 years.
Yeah, maybe even less.
I think it might have been just a year.
You got cut from him?
He was a free agent. I think he was just like they're just like a quick signing because they have a running back that's good.
Okay. All right, last topic before we leave. Hey, y'all already started buying Christmas presents or no?
Dude, excuse me. Whew.
I was kind of waiting until Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Also Friday.
Yeah, essentially.
Hey, you have any good Black Friday stories?
I do not.
Like, did you used to go Black Friday shopping?
I did. I remember one time, I think I was like 21 or 22 or something like that. Maybe not even that. No, I was probably like 19, 20. You guys know what DH Gate is?
A DH Gate.
Okay, so it's a website where you can get like knockoff like
Oh, okay.
shit. Me and some guys I used to know knew about this like back in like 2012, 2013, and we would get like, remember when Pink Dolphin was huge?
Mm-hmm.
We used to get like the beanies and shit like that, Gucci beanies and like belts, Gucci belts and Louis Vuitton belts, and sell those. And I remember I raised up like $1,500 and went Black Friday shopping. This is when you had to like wake up at like 2 in the morning to go stand in line.
You would wake up?
Yeah. Well, no, we would stay up. Me
Exactly.
and my cousins and my aunts, we would stay up and like play games and shit like that. And we would be drunk as fuck going to the Black Friday shopping. I remember I got like this is when the deals were huge. I got like a 75-inch TV for like $200.
Huge. I'll never forget. No, I used to go every Black Friday, even if I wasn't buying anything. I would always buy a hat from Lids, because Lids never really had any deals.
No,
But they
their
always
hats
have
like
the-
$50 now.
Yeah, and they always had the 2 for $30 or whatever, or buy one get another half off, something like that. Whatever. I would always buy a hat and FIFA, because FIFA would come out always right before Black Friday,
Yeah.
and that would be my tradition. But we would stay up all night, and just go from mall to mall. Maybe buy a shirt, but one time that I had money, like the first time I actually had money, the TVs were like deals, like 32-inch TVs
Mm-hmm.
were like, maybe I'm exaggerating, but I felt like they were like $30. I bought 6 of them.
No, then yeah, the 32 inches are probably fucking cheap as shit.
I bought 6 of them, and I remember my mom was so mad at me. She's like, "What are you gonna do with all these TVs?" I don't know.
Sell them.
And she just gave them away.
Hell no, Christmas coming up. Sell them.
To like family. It was, but every single Black Friday we would stay up. We would meet at somebody's house, and it was literally just like an excuse, because it would be like the only day that our parents would let us stay out all night. And I remember, you realize when you start getting older that damn, you don't want to stay out all night. But we did it from
Not
like,
at all.
we were like 17 till we were like 20, like
Yeah.
3 years in a row. We did it, and now I don't wake up for anything. But now Black Friday doesn't really exist like in person anymore.
No, everything's online,
You
and
can get everything online.
they'll have like a month-long Black Friday sale, and it's like fucking 10% off. Like the deals don't even.
My mom used to wake up and buy every single Christmas present that day.
Yep.
That's how my mom was. She would buy every single. But no lie, last year I did buy my TV from a Black Friday deal. You know, the dude got mad at me.
For what?
I bought it from Cons. I bought a 75-inch TV for $400. $300.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. And not as good as these. Free.
Can't beat that.
And what you call it? And when I got to Cons, apparently the dude couldn't find my like confirmation or whatever,
Mhm.
even though I had it there on the phone. And he was like, "Why did you buy it online?" It's Thanksgiving. He's like, "Don't do that."
Don't do
I
that.
was like, Why do you have it online then?" He's like, "I don't know."
He just didn't want to be at work.
Yeah, the Cons guy is just like, and there's some people just amuse me in life, man. The other day, you live on that side of town. One of these days, come on my side of town where my parents live. It's the funniest thing in the world. We'll just hang out at a Subway. Like,
Subway? Where the fuck are you at Subway?
Huh?
At Subway?
Yeah, at the restaurant.
Why Subway?
Cause it's hilarious, bro. Cause there's women that don't know a lick of English,
Mm-hmm.
to the whitest person or the blackest person in the world, and they give their order in Spanish, and that person has to figure out how to give them their order.
No, that sounds pretty entertaining.
Freaking
They
hilarious.
They should make that a game
Yeah,
show.
YouTube video.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's what you should do.
It's freaking hilarious.
Turn that into a game show.
Like I sometimes my girl just
Guess that sandwich. Just have him freaking out like.
it's crazy. Like it's easier for the subway person to learn Spanish than for them to.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? They can point, right?
Mhm.
Like I want that. No, they refuse to point.
Yeah.
They just- and the subway guys like point at it like.
Yeah. They're just grabbing shit like yes, no, that, no.
It's like hilarious. It's like the funniest. I don't know how people haven't made this into a show.
You should
Yeah, no lie.
go and record it.
You know what? Yes, I'm gonna find a way to fund this. Cause
There you go. You can go be the host, and I'll record it for you,
yeah.
and you can go talk to them in Spanish. And then
Cause it's hilarious, and the guy starts. He decides to learn how to speak Spanish because they ain't gonna do it. They've been here 30 years and don't know how
Yeah.
to say no in English. So it's hilarious, and that it happened the other day in HEB. I was behind the lady, and not only that, the lady at the cash register didn't know how to speak English either, but she was Asian, so it was like it was there was like 3 languages there,
oh my god,
and nobody knew either one.
so many accents.
Yeah, so many, and she just starts talking to her in Spanish, and the Asian lady tries to talk in English.
Yeah,
So it's like there's no translating here, even if I wanted to.
just use Google.
Hey, does Google really work?
Yeah, they have an app for the Google Translate. That's what I use.
I watched. So like I told you, I watched the what you call it, the Ultimate Fighter.
Mhm.
Did you know that Justin Gaethje was in an Ultimate Fighter versus Eddie Alvarez?
Mhm.
And he had I think a lady, a fighter from Ukraine or something like that, and he's really trying to help her, but he can't speak a word of Ukrainian. She can't speak a word of English.
Mhm.
So he goes into Google Translate and like types everything out and shows it to her, and in the translation on the television, she's like, "I didn't get it." Like he didn't translate it the right way apparently. So,
Well, Gaethje probably doesn't really know how to talk that well either. So
in English, or you know, he's Mexican.
yeah,
Like, I wonder from where, because Gaethje's not a Mexican name. Unless he says it wrong.
he's probably half.
But I thought it was from his dad, I think.
His
or
dad's
mom.
probably white.
Yeah, his dad's probably white. I don't understand how these couples fit sometimes. There's a Mexican lady that I know, again, can't speak a word of English.
Mhm.
Her husband is Indian as can be. And I get why she married him, because he's Indian, so he probably has a business or something. I'm not gonna lie. If I ever turn to the other side, I'm going Indian. But I get why she married him, but I don't understand how. Like,
How it works.
I don't know how they get him to. Like, I can't get a girl that speaks perfect English to marry me. So how does he that can't speak?
Maybe he speaks Spanish.
True, I never thought of that. Good thinking outside the box.
Cause it's from what I heard, it's like once you learn 2 languages, it's easy to learn other languages. And English is the hardest language to learn. So he probably already spoke Indian.
No, Chinese has to be the hardest.
Oh, like Mandarin?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's so many different dialects, but
You saw that video of John Cena?
which one? I don't know. I could never see him.
Oh. That video of John Cena where he's apologizing to Chinese people for acknowledging Taiwan. You know you can't acknowledge Taiwan.
Why?
Apparently, China.
Is it not part of China?
No, apparently it doesn't exist. I think.
But yeah, I think the Chinese people don't believe they exist or something. They
Oh,
don't believe like
That's some
accept it.
dictator. That's some communist shit for real.
Yeah, they don't. Oh, they don't recognize it, right?
That's fucking hilarious.
They don't.
Yeah, I saw that
recognize
video of him apologizing.
it. in a fluent Mandarin.
Yeah, I believe it. He's got the money to learn different languages.
I hate when
Oh.
people do stupid things like that. Like, why are you just gonna learn how to? Why are you gonna learn how to speak Mandarin?
Why not? He's probably got a big fan base.
What? Honestly, if I'm a rapper, if I ever become a rapper, I'm going to China.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
because there's like 70 billion people over there. Like,
You think they're gonna like your music?
no, but like if 0.1% don't like it, that's like a million people.
Mm,
You know what I mean? So it's like that guarantees you go like platinum.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of rules and regulations
In China?
In China.
Yeah, but I don't gotta stay there, do I? I'm a tourist.
I don't think they really allow too much. They really dictate what their citizens get to see and stuff like that.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like if you go on like their side of like TikTok and like social media algorithms, the algorithms are all positive stuff of like
China.
DIY stuff and trying to uplift Chinese people to not keep them oppressed.
Who's DIY?
Like do it yourself.
Oh. I didn't know this. I'm very bad with politics.
Politics? Yeah.
This is a term, DIY.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not like a.
It's an
It just
acronym.
stands. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a DIY, like do-it-yourself Chinese person.
No. Like do it yourself. Like videos of like how to teach you how to do your own plumbing and fix your own car and shit like that. Cooking videos.
My mom always said I was born to be rich.
So you could pay people to do shit for you.
Exactly.
I'm dead.
Like, can I change a tire yet? Do I want to change a tire? No.
It's.
You know what's sad? The other day I got yelled at by my cleaning lady.
Why?
Because apparently I'm leaving too much mud on the ground.
Oh.
And like, so,
Do you have carpet?
no.
No?
Uh,
Should be easy.
Do you have a doormat?
outside?
Do you use it? Right, obviously not.
I think so.
No, you don't.
Apparently not well enough.
Yeah, not if you're checking dirt.
Apparently not well enough. And I'm like, I got yelled at by the lady I paid to clean this.
In Spanish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but I understood it. At that point, I wish I didn't. And she still would have said it in Spanish.
She cussed you out?
No, she didn't cuss me out, but
Oh.
she told me to be more considerate.
You should have just said I don't speak Spanish.
That would have been hilarious. I would have said that.
You know what's crazy
No
about
habla español.
You know what's crazy about my cleaning lady? Like, I don't want her to think I'm messy. So before she comes, I clean.
Dude.
You know what I mean?
Do the dishes at least.
Yeah, I clean
Yeah.
a few things. No, I just don't touch the dishes. I can't.
You wipe off the toilet.
Yeah, I can't do dishes.
Why not?
I don't know. To me, it's disgusting.
That's why you just do the dishes as you go.
And I don't have like actual dishes because I don't like
You use paper plates.
Yeah, I use paper plates. I use like
Smart, yeah.
all I have is like a few utensils and the pans that I cook with. That's all she has. Because I don't even have real cups.
Just use just wash the pans as you go.
I can't wash things, man. I have like this ick thing. Like I feel it's disgusting to like you know when the food has water in it. It's like
Oh.
I used to be like that too, but then I just said.
I just
my parents are getting on to me really about that shit.
Yeah.
I just pour water in the pan. I turn it over and I leave it upside down, so I don't even have to see it.
I just,
Oh,
I just
wow.
put like hot water to wash it off, and then I start cleaning it.
I just look at the back of the pan and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, that's good enough for me. Cause
Your cleaning lady probably fucking hates you.
no, but she doesn't have to clean anything outside of that. Like, and apparently now the mud.
Is it like a service?
No, she was recommended by a friend, and now it's not like I can't even fire her.
How often does she go?
Once a week.
Hmm.
She has a key.
Yeah.
So your
Oh,
dishes sit there
She
all
has
week?
the code. Say it again.
Your dishes sit there all week?
Well, again, I don't have dishes. It's just the pan.
So your pans sit there all week? Like you only use it once a week because you're not going to wash it to
Yeah, I use it a couple
again?
times a week. I don't use it much more than that.
And how often she comes? Once a week.
Once a week. And I eat out like every Friday. I honestly cook 3 or 4 days a week because
Where are you going this Friday?
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm starving right now. After I kind of want
Oh, I'm starving too. Talking about food. We over here talking about food and shit.
You wanna go to Wingstop?
I hate Wingstop, to be honest with you.
I love Wingstop.
They always fuck up my order.
Really? What do you order?
Lemon pepper and mango habanero wings with the big ranch. But like it's always like the wings are always fucking small or undercooked and shit
you
like that.
prefer Buffalo Wild Wings or Wingstop? What do you prefer?
I like Wingstop.
And they only have this one sauce that I get. It's the 3 Mile Island. Cause I like hot. Like I like hot wings.
That's the problem with I think with Hooters. Like when you get the hot at Hooters, it's not hot.
Yeah, it's not. But the 3 Mile Island, it has like a good flavor to it.
I've never been to Hooters.
Really? Yeah, it's.
In Hooters, I honestly only get the. I don't like really. I don't like what's it called? Boneless wings. But in Hooters, I get the boneless wings. Cause they're like.
They have good deals.
You know what I mean? From
Sometimes.
Wingstop is those chicken tenders.
Are they good?
You get that? I get like the hot honey rub.
Really?
I mean, with ranch, chicken, anything with chicken.
Yeah, you know what I have eaten from Wingstop that is really good? That chicken sandwich.
Oh wow,
It's really good.
Never had it.
Really, really good. And what but from Wingstop, it's terrible. The boneless wings. They're chicken nuggets. I don't know why they call them boneless wings. They're literally chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I've never really been big on boneless wings.
Yeah, me neither. But the only place I get them. Oh, you know which ones I like? The Domino's boneless wings.
I do like Domino's wings.
I don't like the actual wings. I just like the Domino's boneless wings.
Oh yeah.
Because their rub is like different. Yeah. But anyways, thank you for watching. Please like, comment,
I'm fucking hungry. I'm fucking hungry.
I am starving too. I'm dead starving. Maybe we'll go get some food. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Happy Thanksgiving. Peace.
Peace.